been messing about. Oh, hang on. Right, let's try that again. We're online on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Just wait for Twitch to catch up. I think this is going to be, if you're watching in the future, I think this is going to be my last stream to YouTube. Certainly my last daily stream. I won't be streaming to YouTube tomorrow. As I was saying yesterday, it's because I just don't feel like, generally speaking, YouTube is interested in like 3-hour streams, whereas Twitch seem a little more inclined towards that kind of long form content. And we're online on Twitch as well now, which is good. And we're online on Twitch. Ooh. There we go. Hadn't muted on Twitch. Clearly. Hello to the viewers on YouTube. The early viewers on YouTube, the early viewers on Twitch, of which there are one on Twitch. I'm just looking for some music to put on. Maybe not that. This might work. So in today's stream, obviously I'm going to be carrying on with the baby Bane sculpt. Hopefully I'm going to get it largely finished today, actually. Because I want it done and posted tomorrow. And I think what I'm going to do at the beginning of this stream is get it straight into Blender. And see where we're at. So we're going to need some UVs doing, that's for sure. Most of the topology's okay now though. Like, I did some retopo last night. Oh, we have glitches already. Ah, that's not good. Certainly not what we want. This needs a bit of retopo. I don't know how detailed I'm going to go with it. Could do with adding some extra Oh, that is really bad. Hello, Devil Rain 94. How's it going, man? I guess Sugar Daddy. I guess Blender is a huge part of your workflow. Yeah. Rendering. Rendering's quite a... Hello. Hello, name I have no idea how to pronounce. I think your surname's pronounced like Nuiton. Something like that. I shouldn't try. Right, now that's not coming quite where I want it to, but rather than move it in Blender, then send it back to ZBrush, which can make things a bit funny, I'll put it on the floor in ZBrush. I'll do this by inserting a plane, and I'll just turn it 90 degrees, and now that's sat on the floor, that. So all I need to do is I'm just going to unhide everything. Apart from these old spheres, I'll just delete them. Oh, look at his little ears poking out now. Hugh. No, I'm not going to do the full body. This is pretty much all that you can see is... Hey Jay Asher, how's it going, man? In case you're confused, I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube, and I haven't set up the chat on the stream like I said I was going to, partly because I've run out of time, but also because this is going to be my last stream to YouTube anyway. I think I'll reserve YouTube for the time lapses at the end. Right, so what was I doing? I was putting all of this so that it fits onto the floor. I need to skip this music first though. Can't deal with this. It's not my kind of music, that. Evening Cicada, how's it going, Mr. Cicada? I'm not going to read out that message, Jay Asher. Just trying to stir things up. Hello, Saba. Oh. I wonder if I can change my OBS settings while I'm streaming. Probably not a good idea, but getting horrible glitches, so I might as well try. Oh, it's all greyed out. Oh, that's not greyed out though. Let's try that. So the quality might have very slightly dropped but I can't imagine you'd even notice it, to be honest. Hopefully you didn't. It's going, it's going. About to get sculpting myself. Oh, nice, what you working on? Right, so now this model sits on the floor. And in fact, I might even leave this here and use it as a floor. Just reduce the poly count, scale it right up, and then I'll subdivide it like this so it makes a circle. Oh, well, kind of a square actually. I know. If I make it just a plane, we'll get more of a circle. There we go. And send this all to Blender. So I'll just create a new scene. Just get rid of all that. Any data that was in there. Don't need that. There's the boat. Slight change in noise. Yeah, there was a slight change in noise. Oh, there was a slight change in noise, really? Sculpting memory of my sister. What? Whoa. What's going on here? Whoa. Oh, come on. Right, I'm going to reduce the document size. That should help. Oh. Sooner with new YouTube policies it will be very hard. And time-lapse will be better. Why? What's the YouTube policies? J. Pamplona. Hey Danny. Hey. Hello sir. Ever had one of those bad eyebrow days? Well, this guy certainly is. My young... Oh, flipping heck, man. Sorry about that. That's really crappy. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. Infinite Altiaz. I can't read all of your name. Hello. Hi, Roberto. Hello, Sandy. Feel a bit sad now. What's your advice for me wanting to join the video game industry? Don't take advice from me is my advice, because I have never worked in the video game industry. But just sort your portfolio out. Send it out. Just keep working. Don't stop working. Work every day. Make sure you're comparing your work against people in the industry and not people that you went to school with. But you already know that. You're an artist. Alright, let's try that again. Oops. I think I might just accidentally open some software. Right, again, I'll just start again. And I will hide the stuff we don't need. Oh man. My ZBrush keeps like really crapping out. That is not good news, that. Like, I don't even have that many polygons. I need to work out what's going on. Again. Can't even rotate around my model without a massive spike on the CPU. Does it make sense? Hello, Beowulf fish. It's not quite a Beowulf. I really need to work out why this is happening, because it's not good news. I'm not anti-aliasing. If I was anti-aliasing, it'd look like that. My document width. Oh, you can't see my document width. It's quite low. Actually, you like where you can see just about see the edges. In fact, you'll see them. That's how big my document is. I wonder if there's something I can do in here. Maybe turn the max threads down. And that might stop it from... I mean, it'll still glitch, but it might stop everything else from glitch. It might, yeah, everything else might be okay. It is ZBrush that's using the CPU, because it's when I rotate. Ah, no, that has massively improved actually. Because before we were peaking, oh, it's just gone off the screen. But before we were peaking right up here, and now we're peaking here because it's only using half the CPU. If I put that back up to 16. There we go. Massive glitch again. It didn't peak at the top, but certainly higher than it was down. Hey! There we go. So if I turn this down to half, we're all good. Boom! Haha! Fixed it! Maybe I can turn my OBS quality back up now. Oh, I'm well happy about that. I'm actually really pleased with myself. Really? Well, if you... I'm going to give that a try. So I'll just save the file and then... Save the config, save the file. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's only like a 2-second job, if that is the case. Ah, what a shame. Well, easy. I know what to do. There we go. I can just knock it down whenever I need to. Where does it make sense to put it? Hello, Green Demon. Vinay Arya, hello. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Hello, Speedy Bunnies. I'm doing alright, thanks. How are you? Oh. Oh, that was really bad. Oh, why are we back up to... I actually thought we were going to crash then. I can't need a new CPU already. Right, I'll just give this a quick save. Let's get this over here actually. Streaming, baby Bane. Right, hopefully everything's a bit better in Blender. Now, one thing you can do in Blender fans, is just to get some sort of immediate feedback on colours and stuff, because these vertex colours do actually come over into Blender, but you need to do a little bit of setup to actually see them, and it's really easy. You add in an attribute node, type in col with a capital C, and plug it in. There you go. You can do that with all of these. In fact, I'll just copy and paste this. Now, I probably won't keep these. Almost certainly won't keep these. I might keep some of them. So I'm planning on keeping the shading quite simple. But this is just nice to just very quickly get the colours back that you were working with in. In fact, I'm making a hash of this. I could just select all these, then select the one that's already got this, Control L, materials, and then they'll all update. Actually, we don't want to link the materials, do we? I'll scrap that. I'm just going to carry on what I was doing. There is a quick way of doing this. But for now, this'll do. You now have a dedicated vertex color node. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's interesting. So does that just do the same thing? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I guess you can do some fun stuff in here. Not 100% sure what the difference is, but I will look into that, and I appreciate that. Thanks. Though, having said that, most of the colours won't stay this way anyway. But yeah, we'll just get the. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is replace these eyes with Danny Mac Eye Designer eyes, which are available on Gumroad. Oh, go for it, Green Demon. Oh, I'm fine with it. No problem. Don't have to type and have multiple vertex color inputs. Easy to switch. Alright, okay. I don't think I've ever needed. Oh no, that could work quite well with. ZBrush. I think, I don't know. I'd need to, yeah, I'll look into that. That could potentially be quite a nice little feature, actually. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, why? Oh, that's fine. So what I'm doing here, I should probably explain this, is with this node setup, I can have my HDR light the scene. So this is like sort of global illumination being lit by this HDR. But then the colour that's seen in the viewport is whatever I set it to be here. But the objects in the scene are still being lit by the HDR. I just like it because it looks a bit cleaner. And you can, just to verify that, if I turn this up and down. If I turn this up and down, nothing actually happens to the geometry. Right, so like I said, first thing I'm going to do is the eyes. Thanks, Super Blue. Copy material from one object to other. Your shirt shouldn't break. Okay. Eye designer, great investment. Have you bought it? Oh whoa, he came out great. Thanks, Love Spun. He's not finished yet. Let's have a look what Mr. Cicada's posted. Oh, nice. Looking good, man. Those merged earrings on a separate tool looks very much like a body. Merged earrings. Those earrings are insane. Right, so eye designer. Like I said, this is available on my Gumroad. Fine, I'll just put it in the chat. Yes, I did buy the Eye Designer. I love it, but still haven't used it to the full yet. Oh, well, thanks for the support, man. It's much appreciated. But what I'm going to do is import the eyes. So we have eyes. We have eyes. We already have eyes. Now I'm going to select this eye. Select this eye. Oh no, hang on. There's a little caveat. So what I want to do with these first is separate them onto their own object. Let's just hide that. In fact, I'm going to delete the light rig that comes in with it. I don't need that. P to separate them. Separate it. In fact, we don't even need this one. Then I'm going to object, set origin, origin to geometry. This is something I need to work out how to do with code, but until then, select this eye, snap to proxy, and our eyes are in place, just like that. Just like that. I mean, we're going to need to do a bit of tweaking because the way these eyes are set up, it isn't the iris drawn onto the outside like this proxy eye is. So the geometry isn't quite set up. I'm having a go at you for not naming stuff. I've got all this crappy. I can't select the eye now. There it is. So the geometry surrounding it isn't quite right, but the eyes are in place. And we are missing some music. So yeah, if you want this eye, just check it out on my Gumroad store. I highly recommend it. Music for time lapses. Let's see what this involves. And this is where I do my very limited amount of sculpting in ZBrush usually. In Blender, sorry. Because it's really easy to just come in here and fix this. In fact, I've sent over the super low poly version of this head and I don't want to. Delete lower. That's the one I want. And I might as well, while I'm here, fix some of this. In fact, why don't I send this geometry, if it'll let me. We've got an iris, at least. So I know that we want to be able to see all of this. And it doesn't really matter how messy it is behind here, no one's ever going to see it. He says as he starts smoothing it all out. Now, I doubt I'll keep these irises so big, but that's better. Getting somewhere. Now I can very easily tweak the settings of these eyes. I'm actually going to do a little trick with them as well in a bit. Just see how they looked before. So we've pretty much covered the... I might just position them a little bit. If I just position one of them, just rotate it outwards a little bit like that, and then I can just mirror that to the other side. Oops. Turn his pupils right up because he's a baby. Give him a quick underlight, make it menacing. Alright. Oh, why can't I select that? I'm in pause mode, that's why. It's not quite working, but maybe I'll do that later. In fact, this lighting isn't working at all now. Now, what colour eyes? What colour eyes? Baby blue, like this. Or maybe we can make them green. I reckon we'll just keep it like that. Maybe I'll change this. Oh, hang on a minute, I want to... Thanks for the follow. That was a lot louder than I was expecting there. Slightly cross-eyed. Actually, I did plan to do that. Blue and orange. Now what I don't like is the text on the eye. IL. Where's that coming from? Oh, that's the bone, isn't it? There we go. That actually feels a bit nicer. I mean, I'm only using a mouse, but it feels a bit nicer than it did. Now I'm going to do a little trick. If you have the eye designer, then you might want to pay attention to this because it's a neat little trick. If you don't use the fake shadow, which is fake specular, sorry, which is this, you can add your own fake specular highlight. I've got a bunch of different ones. Change the size, opacity. Oh, the opacity is broken. Okay, I need to fix that. And obviously you can move that around. If it will work. It's been so long since I've actually used it. and I can't remember why it's not working. Anyway, this is besides the point. If you don't use it, then instead you can use it for something else. So I'll turn it on. And I'll just get rid of this node setup because I'm going to make a new one. And I'm going to have to check how I actually did this. So we've got transparent, glossy. Mix these together. Color ramp. Gradient. I'm using the Node Wrangler add-on, by the way, so if you have a color ramp like this and you press Ctrl T, you'll get this node setup done for you. But you probably know that by now. It's on so many tutorials out there. Now, rotate this 90. What I'm hoping for aha, there we go. You can use it to add a fake shadow across the whole of the eye, because there is a fake shadow over here that I've included, but that's only for the iris. If you use this setup, you can get a fake shadow for the whole eye area, which looks kind of cool. So without, and then with. It's maybe a little bit intense at the minute though. You want it, you can get it. Just go to gumroad.com/DannyMac. It's on my Gumroad store. Now, then. What I actually want to do is work in Substance to beef up some of these textures, but I'm pretty sure the one I've got installed is out of date and I need to buy a new license. So I could either do that now on the stream, Oh, I can't remember my password. Oh, it should be on my password manager. You can rub substance while streaming. I've never tried. Shouldn't be too bad though, I don't think. Would it? I don't know. How much does the OBS hog the GPU? Doesn't look like it's using it at all. Which, oh yeah, no, yeah it is. It's using about 8% of the GPU. I can just put it on like a lower setting. Maybe I can just like... Oh, there is something I wanted to do actually. Oh, I don't even have UVs. What am I talking about? Oh, what is that best? Leopoldo La Cura. Hi Danny, how are you? Greetings from the UK. It's definitely not a UK name, but greetings. How you doing? Right. So what I think is that we're going to need to do some dirty UVs. Filthy UVs. Unfortunately, for some reason, I can never get the symmetry, the mirror X, to work when I'm creating seams. Watch it work first time now. Nothing. So I'm just gonna add a mirror modifier. Because why not? I need to meet this Maxime and have a word with him. Maxime and Phil Capps, two legends of the industry. Hi Animator, how you doing? Polycount, of course. Being very, very sexist. Hello, Anna. If you're watching on YouTube, by the way, you should know this is probably the last stream I'm going to do to YouTube, and continue all future streams on Twitch. Certainly the last daily stream to YouTube. I might stream again at some point, but yeah, it's just not quite working out, and I kind of thought it might not, to be honest. Where's the front? There's the front. Oh, I was upside down. So what I will say is, if you do want to keep up with the streams in future, go and follow me on Twitch. Getting lost in pipes here. Thanks for the follow. Birth of Noble. Seam should be facing face, Miller. Yeah, you're probably right. Where have I put it? At the side? I'm not too fussy about that, to be honest. Oh, having said that, it might be quite visible, this one. Good thinking. I'll not bother with these two. No, come on, Mop. We're here now. We might as well. Oops. It's a bit wide, that, isn't it? Prophet of Truth. Thanks for the follow. Right, now don't find any more work for me, okay? No, I appreciate that, genuinely. Use some cooler Blender UV plugins. A bit. My UVs are always somewhat dirty, by the way. Mainly because I sculpt for stills, not animation, so I can get away with a bit more. And I can tell you now, there's going to be some stretching. Well, we'll see how much, but I can never remember. Someone will tell me, I'm sure. I can never remember how you display the stretching in 2.8. This happens to me every time. I swear it's somewhere on the right. Overlays. Is that what it is? Where's it? Oh yeah, that tiny little twirl down. Thanks again, Miller. I always forget. Oops. Oh well, that cool little button's not working because they're not similar enough. Because I've been playing around with them in ZBrush, but never mind. I'm not even going to organise these based on where they are. It really doesn't matter. This is just let's just hurry up and get this done. Is that one of them? Yeah. Okay, all these, I'm just going to straighten them out. This is why we're going to have stretching, but UV squares. Grid by shape. That'll do. If it was really stretched, we'd be getting like that. But, you know, no one's going to notice it. It's tiny. Can I do them all at once? All but that one. Filthy. I might organise them by... No, I'm not even going to organise them at all. How filthy can we be? I think that's the goal now. Assuming all of these are what I moved earlier. Yeah. Which means the rest... Now they have different scale. Are you sure? Reshape UV faces. I'm not sure that's accurate. Could be right. Oh, I guess there is a little change. Ah, darn it. All right. I thought I told you not to give me more work. God's sake, man. I don't even know if I've got enough undos. It's alright, I can just... Wait, what? Oh no, what? Yeah, I know, we've finally got UDIMs. Finally. Finally. Try average island scale. What's up with this stretching, man? I'm not concerned about that. I could have just rescaled them, like, myself. Wouldn't have even taken that long. So is there no way of getting these? Straight without... I mean, I don't know why I don't just scale them myself. No one's gonna be looking that close. You can. Oops. Pretty accurate, to be honest. Select close to rect face, then search follow. I don't know what that is. Maybe when I'm not streaming. That's a bit. I don't. These are too complicated to just turn into squares. Which is a shame, because that's the bit that I actually wanted to be as squares, but never mind. Oh, I still need to resize these bits though, don't I? Ooh, ooh, this is a bit rough, a bit ropey. Don't have time. No time. Do you know what? Ah, I'm gonna have to. No time for this, man. Oops. Right, I'm just going to proceed as is, and if there's any issues that are too noticeable, then I'll have to come back and sort them out. But this project is being posted tomorrow. Come rain or shine. And these, not too concerned about laying them out here because these pieces are probably going to share space with something else. Hello, VKS Cartoon. How's it going? Is there anything more boring than UVs? Oh, I enjoy raw topo. I enjoy raw topo. Hello, hello, tietties. Retopo I can do, and I can just do it like for reasonably quick. UVs I'm not too bad. Like I can wrap my head around laying stuff out, but it's boring. See, retopo I find quite therapeutic. I'm not going to mess about too much in Blender with materials because I want to do it in Substance. I might simplify some of these objects a bit though. Like I could just put a solidify modifier on this. Can I? Actually, thinking about the reference, probably best if I don't do that because the material's different on the inside than it is on the outside. Ooh, it's a bit loud, that, isn't it? Smooth on. Thanks for follow. Thank you for follow. Individually unwrapping hair strands. Oh, yeah, I don't. Yeah, it is tedious. You can set a different material for the inside with the solidify modifier. Interesting. Ah, didn't know that. I mean, with a piece as simple as this, it doesn't really matter. But that is something I will certainly bear in mind. Now with this, I might as well, because it is so simple, I might as well so that's the back. That's the front. So these two are the front. Front. Back. Oh, it scares me to death, that, every time. Why is this not selecting by UV? Oh, because I'm not on face, that's why. Right, so these are the back pieces. Okay. So I can make them Teeny tiny teddies. That's the top. Thanks, Raquel. Anthony. If you weren't here when I mentioned earlier, if you follow me on YouTube and you want to keep up with the live streams, please follow me over on Twitch as Granodipus. Just did. Thanks for that. Because the live streams are not going to continue on YouTube, at least not daily. You can also make custom render passes with Blender. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Haven't you always been able to do that? So these pieces won't be seen, but this one will. So I'll just keep that as it is. And I'm just going to leave them like that. I guess I could put a cut down the middle. Nah. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Beautiful. Can't even see. Oh, that's fine. Just keep that there so I know what I've done. My Twitch name, by the way, is Danny __ Mac 3D because the single underscore was taken. If I press this button, I didn't press it. Oh, it doesn't actually give the Twitch, does it? Oh, let me do that. I need to sort the music out anyway, and I also need to go for a little whittle. So if you see an advert on Twitch in a moment, it's because I'm nipping to La Toilette. Thanks for the follow, MZR. I shall be right back. couldn't resist making a cheeky crisp butty. Now I'm quite, generally speaking, I'm quite concerned about my health. I mean, not concerned. I mean, like, I try and be healthy, but I'm a sucker for a crisp butty. Radeska, go to bed. Why are you on YouTube? And pizza, yeah. But usually I'll eat okay. I don't eat pizzas that often. I wish I did. I wish pizza was healthy. Well, I was actually just saying, Radeska, that this is my last daily live stream to YouTube. Potentially my last live stream to YouTube, because it doesn't seem to work as well. So if you're on YouTube and you want to watch or if you follow my live streams, please go over and follow me on Twitch. Danny__Mac. What up, Mac? What up, Zofo? Is that Rice Krispie treats? What? If you're brave enough. It's my last daily live stream on YouTube. I'm going to carry on streaming on Twitch. And daily streaming seems more suited to Twitch. Anyway, I need to get some work done. I need to get this done. Oh, Evening Cicada, your name's not next to top cheer anymore. You're gonna have to give me your money. I mean, if you want to have a cheer war, that's fine by me. Cheer off. There's greener grass. I'm quite liking these tunes. It's not my usual cup of tea. Can you post stream to Twitter? What do you mean by that? Like, can I stream to Twitter? The grass is green on YouTube. I missed all this. I'm just going to move on. Everyone else has moved on. Post streaming now, link to Twitter. Oh, you mean announcing the stream on social media as I go live? Is that what you mean? Because I do intend to start doing that. In fact, I intended to do it today, but forgot. Whoops. Yeah, okay. Sure. Sure thing. Now this thing, I might actually re-topo. I don't... See, the character doesn't have that much detail to it, really. This... Does it need UVs? Maybe. I'll just do it anyway. Oh. Should I? I don't really think it'll need it. I think I'm just going to put a basic... Super basic. Thanks for the follow there, new master. Oh, you from YouTube? Issika. Hello, Germany. Currently struggling with substance painter. Well, if you stay long enough, you'll see me struggling with it too. Set up a script. I can't even remember what I said. I'm gonna definitely make this off because it'll be a different material, this. And I'm just gonna mirror modify it again because it's gonna be a pain. Is it? I don't know why it does this. Yeah, Blender is awesome. I'm so glad it got rid of its social stigma. Well, not entirely, but it's getting there. Blender is powerful. I switched from Maya to Blender, and no shame in that. I switched from Maya to Blender too. Now the inside of this isn't going to be seen, so that can get out the way. Won't be seen at all, I don't think. Nope. Was there a tiny bit showing through there? I can just push that in if there's any artifacts. You can now 100% mouse click Blender. I don't even know what that means. Meaning you don't need to use hotkeys. Hey, it looks like a thong. And if you're Australian, you might be confused by that comment. really not concerned about this stretching. It will not be seen at all. Learning Marvelous Designer. Nice. Nice app. This, I don't even think I need to mark any seams for this. I think we've got another thong here. Speedo now. I'm not sure which textures I'm going to combine yet. What substance is auto UV like? Does it just... Is it like similar to what ZBrush does or something? I'm going to download the new one. Probably on this stream actually. Have a little chat while I buy a new license. They can share a UV spit. Oh no, no, let's... Right, texturing done. I guess I can post this now. You can play chess on him if you want. Perfect. I mean, I'm not entirely sure I could improve on this now. So I think I'm just going to call it a day though. Right. Thanks for watching me sculpt Baby Bane. Baby Bane has tips again. Right, now what Baby Bane doesn't realise is that PayPal doesn't give me your Twitch name or the name you give there. So I do know that the two tippers yesterday were different people. I don't know who they were. Just that they were different. Oh well, that was a difficult unwrap. I'm just going to leave it like that. Sod it. Why not? Why not? I'm sure there's plenty of reasons why not. They weren't the same. The first one donated $5. The second one was a cheapskate. I'm only messing. I appreciate it. In fact, I haven't even said thanks for the donation just now, I don't think. I appreciate that. Thanks, Baby Ben. Whoever you are. Oh, it's more stretched than it looks, though. Doesn't show much stretching. That'll be alright. You should take the top tip amount off and let people guess by donating. I don't get it. So take off the top tipper. Wait, what? Can you set texel density in Blender? What do you mean by that? So it automatically scales to a certain density or something? Ah, he's got no ears! Right, does anyone know, right, why I can't... Look, right, I've got my mirror working here, right? I can grab any edges and the mirror works, except it doesn't work. Let me try topology mirror. Right, there we go. We're working. We've got mirror. Mirrored geometry. Spot on. However, if I go to mark a UV scene, only one side. Really annoying. Hashtag first world problems. No, just the dollar amount. I don't understand. Thanks for the follow, Cattington Milk. They'd have to keep donating until they see their name. Oh. Good game. I mean, good for me. Oh, he hasn't got much of a nostril, has he? Oh, you can't see him. Why am I doing this? You can't even see. Friggin'. So I'll just proceed as usual. Or semi-usual. This is I could get away with a lot with this head, really, because you can't see it. Should I carry this on? Now, it's normally these pieces that I can just shrink down to nothing, because all my characters have long hair. Not this time. And them pieces, but who scripted it for Final Fantasy VII? I have no idea. Udims, I'm not. I'm on Blender 2.81. I might use Nazar Noschenko's eyebrows for this. He sent me them to be used in one of my YouTube videos, and I have yet to. If you don't know who Nazar is, he's a great Blender artist. His characters are incredible. Definitely worth checking out. This is the hardcore way of measuring textile density. Right, let's see how accurate that method is. This is, you know, the master method. The squares look pretty big. You see? Why is the head so... I guess size. UV menu average island scale. What? Using the add-on. Yeah, I'm using text tools. I thought that's where you why you were talking about it. Oh. Oh, silly me. I don't understand. What were them bits? Oh. Boobies in where? Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube viewers. Rhizome UV is quite nice. Yeah, I have actually used that before. I think I bought like a license for like a month. It's just I mean, it's not expensive, but it is if you're not UVing like all the time, which I'm not. So yeah, it was a nice tool. It was nice to play around in it for a bit. I would recommend it, I guess. Alright, should I combine these into the same object? Maybe. Is that going to make things difficult later? Certainly not the most efficient use of texture space, but I'm not really concerned about that. In fact, quite often I just shove every object into its own texture space. Well, it depends on the project. Might leave this as its own thong. I don't want to know what this piece is. For the following to respawn. Oh, I didn't get... Oh, that won't be a problem. Oh, these little things as well. Oh, we can just do a... In fact, why don't we... Oops. It's going down in the chat on Twitch. Oh, nice. Nice hair. Nice job on the hair. Nice. Looks way better. Oh, nice to know that there's work being done on it as well. Well, these aren't very... That'll do. Why are you doing that? When was it that you realised that realised your style and said, yes, this is me and I want to do this style moving forward? To be honest, I don't really see a style. Like, never. People tell me I've got a style, but I don't understand. Like, I don't understand what they mean. I mean, obviously, a lot of my characters look pretty similar. I always wanted to do, well, when I was at uni, I wanted to work at Disney, so I very much followed that sort of style. But then as my desire to work at Disney started to fade, started pushing things in a different direction, I suppose. Well, not, I mean, not massively different, but like, just like trying out new things. And I've still got a lot of stuff I want to like. Yeah, I don't feel like I've got much of a style, to be honest. And if I do, it needs improvement. I design a plugin. So yeah, if you want eyes like this, where you can easily, you know, just like edit all the settings, like the color, the iris size, the pupil size, all this good stuff. Bake out the maps, the click of a button. Make sure you check out the iDesigner, my iDesigner from my Gumroad page, which is gumroad.com/DannyMac, which I will put in the chat. Now, if you ask Green Demon, who like right, well, I think we're good to go for Substance now, but I need to download it. I'm actually going to, this is probably unnecessary, but I'm going to uninstall the current version because it was playing up the last time I used it. Okay, right. So how we all doing? I might as well chat to you while I'm doing this. How we all doing? Oh, is Jay Asher going? Oh, what a shame. I'm quite quiet today, actually. I've been getting some work done. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm resetting my password. Wait to throw my model into Mix Ammo. I used to do that. Don't know why I stopped. Password, right. What should I have for my password? Password 1. Ah, see what you've done there? You've put a number on the end to make it secure. That's really clever, that. password 1. I might actually use password 7. Because password 666. Now, 66 Syndicate, do you follow me on Twitch? Or do you use Twitch? Right, I want to log out of Substance so I can log back in. There's no log out. That's annoying. I'll have to do it manually. Mr. Han 18. Oh right, okay, cool. I'm just because as I've mentioned a couple of times, I won't be streaming to YouTube after today. I might do the odd stream. I might do it a couple of times a week. I'm not sure. I might test that out first, but it's I'm mainly gonna focus on Twitch. Substance Sweet. Shall we get that? That as painter, alchemist, designer, and source. The only one I probably won't use is designer. Hello, Angry Monday. How are we doing? Thanks for the follow, whomever that was. I'll check in a minute. Met Pep. Doing all right. How about you? Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Just oh, another one. Panic Prevention. Welcome. Deep trance. Shall we go into a deep trance? In the middle of a commission. Oh, what is it? Oh, this can take several minutes for. Oy, oy, oy. I don't even know what I'm going to do in Substance. Can't remember. I did have an idea, but... Yay! Substance alchemist, substance designer, substance painter. Probably gonna have to reinstall this as well. Substance Painter Link, which is a nice little plugin for sending your model, your textures between Blender and Substance. It works with all the top 3D apps. Oh, this is going to take 5 minutes to download. How big is it? It's only 1.5 gig. I suppose I am doing a lot of data transfer. Right, I'm going to be back momentarily. I'm going to, well, this is going to take 5 minutes, and I just need to nip in the house a minute. So, BRB. Okay, so apparently the Amazon guy is he was 15 stops away. No, sorry, 8 stops away 15 minutes ago. It's currently 1 stop away. So I'm gonna have to shoot off again in a second, but I'll only be on for like a few seconds. Wonder if there's some sort of fur texture I can get in Substance. Maybe try and manipulate the height map into a displacement. Shall we see how this looks in cycles? Ah, I've just heard the Amazon guy. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry about that. Oh, thanks for the horse, Rodeska. What's that about going between apps? It's a nice little add-on you can get. Let me just find it. Okay, so it's by these guys. Substance Painter Live Link, that's what I'm on about. And you can send your textures between Blender and, well, Substance and all these different apps. So it's pretty good. It's a bit of a pain to set up. Like, it's not just you press a button and that's it. But What does it value? Oh. Right, well everything looks the same thus far. I guess I could... Oh, it's still there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, go on, please work. Please just... Should I... See, my computer normally struggles with 4K but can do 2K in Substance pretty easily, but with OBS running, do I go all the way down to 1? Let's try 2. See how we... Oh, I don't think anything's failed. Wait, what? Oh, I think I need to select everything. Set the eyes. I'm not going to be able to take the eyes. So what I'll do instead is take these proxy eyes. And in fact, I'm not going to give them UVs because there's an auto UV feature, isn't there? In the new one. So I'm going to see what it does. I wonder if Danny likes dark chocolate Ferrero Rocher. Well, I'm more of a fan of light chocolate generally, but Ferrero Rocher is a pretty nice chocolate. So I'd say I probably. I'm not sure I've tried it, but. $8K. Yeah, maybe not. Right, well, we'll just see what happens. If it throws me an error, then it throws me an error. Wait, what? Oh, hang on a minute. I've not put these onto the same object yet. Right, I don't know why it's doing that. I'll just try again. Beautiful model. Beautiful texture. Just for the follow. Yeah. Oh, it is auto UV unwrapping as well. Awesome. Although I haven't set up my... I might not have set up my materials properly. But how quick was that? Oh, I forgot about this thing. That's actually a piece of geometry in there. Oh, yeah. Oops. Well, we'll just connect that to that. And then... Wait, what? Why does it go like that? Oh, I know why. I don't. I'm just pretending. And then... Oh, it's already got UVs. Kinda. Wait, what? Why is it not showing up? Oh, I know why. That's the bottom. That's the top, right? Come on, guys, budge up. We're a bit close then. Right. Think. No, that's not going to work, is it? I want to bring these. Actually, no, I don't. Normals are flipped on multiples. Right, they look all right there. The eyes don't have UVs. Hello, Shana. How's it going? I'm not sure why that's happening because they seem to be pointing in the right direction to me. Oh, we do have something. Not yet, what? Oh, hang on. Oh, no, they're not. They're just coming straight through, aren't they? To the other side. Ah, okay. Where is it? Normals. I'm not looking at the chat. I bet someone's definitely took. Here we are. Here we are. There we go. Oh, they're not all. Normals conform. Recalculate outside. There we go. What else was there? Alt N, Shift N. Look at your minds. Mesh. Normals. What was the shortcut? Who was right? Shift N. Shift N was right. Alt N. Come on. Get your game up. Hello, Pro 4210. Pro. Thought you'd be done for the day already. 5 o'clock. I clock off. Right, let's try this again. I'm just completely. No, let's just check this. I think they're the only ones that are looking iffy. I'm not sure if I need to completely shut down Substance to use this add-on, but I did before, so I'll just do it again. Only use Blender once. Well, that's impressive then. Don't know if it applies subdividers. Dividers? I kind of hope it does, to be honest. Don't want that. Don't want the empty. Why is NGO not coming up? Why is NGO not working? Must have something selected that isn't geometry. And there we go. Oh, it did UV unwrap something it didn't need to there, didn't it? What's that? Oh yeah, no, that doesn't have UVs. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's right. Oh, the eyes. The whole point of replacing those eyes with those was so that I could... What would I do? Bake them down? I suppose I could do it in ZBrush. Oh, there's no UVs though. Oh, it'd be alright. I'll just put these back to the normal eyes. Right. Now what? Not having eyes is going to do my head in, I think. Have we got any new materials right here in Substance? Painter. See what this looks like. Oops. Oh, what's that? Bane. Mechanical smart material and call it a day. I don't need to get too complex with it anyway, really, because I mean it's still a pretty basic model. How did you get separate texture sets? The texture sets are based on the materials that are set in Blender. So this object has its own material. See, with game models, you tend to merge everything together, whereas I don't need to. So Yeah, I mean, even if stuff's merged together, you can have different materials, and those materials come in as texture sets in Substance. Hang on, it's still. Oh, the entire HUD's furry at this bit, isn't it? What am I doing? What I want is these bits. In fact, I was doing it right. Oh, these are reversed. Never mind. I didn't spend very long doing my UVs, as most of you are aware. Right, I do want some eyes. I'm going to struggle, I think. Let's give super basic UVs. True to form. Okay. And then, oh, can I bake this vertex colour somehow? Let's do it all the way from back here. Oh, what? Nightmare. Well, maybe I'll just paint in some non-eyes. Just so I've got something. Oh, here we are. 5, 6. That'll do. Perhaps even a tiny bit of whoa, oh, maybe. No. Alright, just something simple. Oh. The skin, I'm actually going to do... Oh, what's that? Oh, you can change this. The skin... I'm going to actually do in ZBrush. Because I just like doing skin in ZBrush. But again, I'll just put something in there. See, what I normally do is I don't normally have all these colours as vertex colours. I have them as actual textures, so I bring them straight into Substance. Usually. But I've done it a bit different this time, so I'm a little bit lost. Well, that's fine. Let's see what this colour is. 212, 179, 156. Oh, it doesn't work like that, does it? Oh well, it doesn't matter too much. Oh, his eyes are wonky. His eyes don't look quite as wonky in orthographic view. Wow, that's some intense distortion, actually. How do you change? Can you change? Can you change the field of view? Holding down. Wait, what? Holding down left click and then. But now I can't get to my app. I don't. Unless I put it on the second monitor. It's not too important, to be honest. Which one's this? That one. Right. I appreciate the advice though. I don't know what material this this mask is. What do we reckon? It looks metallic, but rubber. Rubber could work. No. Maybe on the inside of it. I was thinking, wait, what? Why is that not affecting anything? Yeah, my computer is struggling a little bit now. We're still on 2K textures though. Right, substance source. How do I get to that? Google it, that's how. Presumably I'll log in with... I've actually got a load of materials from Polygon, the Andrew Price website, because he sponsored one of my videos, YouTube videos. Part of the deal was that I got a year's worth of membership, so I just downloaded loads. Oh right, yeah, you can. Oh yeah, of course. Forgot about this. And then the share as well. Thanks guys. I'm a little rusty with Substance. I haven't used it for a while. So what am I looking for? Something... Oh, they don't do anything furry. That's a shame. Wow, there's some nice materials, man. Oh, I should bring it in here, shouldn't I? Ooh. Oh, it's struggling. That is like this jacket material is terrible. Does if I want something from here, will it go straight? Although, oh, that plain leather, that's all right. Can I download it straight into Substance? That would be nice. It's not letting me. Not that it's a big deal, but cause you can just drag stuff in, can't you? But which one? Try that. Oh, that's nicer already. I mean, it might not be exactly what. Thanks for the follow, W Designer. Might not be exactly what the same material that he wears, but it looks nicer. Oh, it's really lagging now. Is there nothing that could pass off as fur? What else could it be called? Wool? Well, we have wool. Nothing quite. The unshaven cave. I'm struggling here. I'm getting a bit tired. Alright. Oh, where's my... I don't know how good the stream's going to be while I'm in Substance, because I'm not quite as experienced with it. I used to be quite proficient in Substance, but I just haven't used it much recently. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, and my computer's struggling as well. I'm thinking about instead of using textures, make something in Blender. Possibly. Not sure how easy that would be. I'd probably have to look for a tutorial. To be honest, that might be taking it a bit too far anyway, because I'm thinking of keeping everything really simple. Like, not much more. Something like, I was looking at this guy's work. This guy. Like, this sort of nice style of, if you look at the textures, just super simple, really. Like, everything's super simple, which is how most of my models used to look. I mean, not as nice as that, but yeah, just like really simple. So I don't want to go like too crazy. I might stop the stream there though. I think I need a break. The chat's so quiet. Yeah, even this material might be too much. Yeah, well, I really did. Maybe we could just keep it there. Keep it like that, as it is. Oh, they're the auto UVs. Interesting. Better than nothing. Better than Substance throwing you an error. I don't. Bane. Oh, I've still got some stuff to model as well, haven't I? No, that's not going to work. Yeah. No, it isn't. You just haven't been looking at it, I think. I'm going to talk the chat. Oh, I've got some drop frames. Oh, that'll be from when it was going crazy before, I bet. I hope so. I think I'm going to have to call it, though. I need, my brain's just not even working. I can't even get my sentences out. Now, if you follow me on YouTube and you want to continue watching the streams, please follow me on Twitch. It's Danny__Mac on Twitch. The reason being is because I don't know if I'm going to be streaming on YouTube anymore. Now, I would like to get this piece finished tomorrow. In fact, it's being finished tomorrow. I'm going to get as much as I can done tonight. See what I can do. Is there anyone to raid? Are you not streaming, Radeska? No, I like to watch your streams. Wait, what? I mean, get streaming now, so I can raid you. Thank you all for coming to watch the stream. Coming, stopping by, and yeah, whatnot, blah blah blah. You know the drill. I appreciate it, and I hope you'll come again tomorrow. And I'll be streaming at roughly the same time, sort of midday-ish UK time, so between 12 and 1. So yeah, I'll see you there. Catch you later, guys. Bye.